Hey guys, it's me, EODGamer here, and bro, how come MOC 11 is harder than MOC 12? My guy is saying on the Honkai Star Rail Reddit as well. Is this a skill issue, he's wondering. A lot of people are also commenting, a lot of people are also upvoting this. One of the big things that I need to share with you is that there is an ulterior reason why they are doing this, and it's not because you have a skill issue, it's not because you're bad. There's actually a huge difference, and I want to point it out in this video, the caveat with this MOC cycle and the problems it spells for future, and what it is. Now, first of all, two things happen in this one, right? 11, 3-star, 2-star. Some people are also having trouble with 12. There was, I think, a HP increase. Some of the people on Reddit also was mentioning. At the same time, they shifted the meta in floor 11 away from the current dominant teams. So let's remind us what exactly is floor 11. Why are people actually struggling? It's because of this boss over here. Not this boss, the one below here, Wave 2, Swarm True Sting. If you look at the weaknesses right above here, is Ice, Quantum, and Imaginary. Now, these three elements, none of them are your meta 3 teams, other than, of course, one character which recently released, but I'll touch on that in a bit. Ice, characters that do well here, for those of you who are wondering, and like one team composition recommendations, Ice, Jingliu is very, very strong. She's great against this boss. She was very good in the past. This is an old boss. So anyone who had built in the new meta or joined in like 2.x for Panacony, I'm not surprised that you're struggling with this boss at all because it's out. The characters like Firefly, Fei Xiao, Firefly is like fire, Fei Xiao is wind, as well as Akirion is like lightning. None of them deal too well with the Swarm True Sting in terms of all the mobs because they don't have exactly all the weaknesses as well. And at the same time, you have a HP that is very, very chunky as well. So you are going to struggle to clear. Your inventory in like the second half also delays you like tons of time, right? Because it takes way too long to clear. I think it's in the second half at least. But anyways, Ice, Jingliu, Quantum, you have like Jade characters. For example, you have Ting Chue. For any of you who are struggling, Ting Chue is very, very strong as well. Hyper Carry is a 4-star character. You guys will probably have her on the bench. You have some time to like build her up and try her here. And Imaginary, which is Rapper. So a lot of people call like Rapper, Skipper and stuff. Hoyoverse is actually doing something very subtle here, reminding you that the meta can change and shift away on characters like imaginary characters or your current characters, the Break, Fei Xiao, which we are so comfortable with, and moving into a new meta. Now, this is very important because what they are actually laying the grounds here is giving and implanting in our minds right now that we don't have good characters in these particular elements, Imaginary, Ice, or Quantum. And hey, what two things did they just do? Rapper just ended, which is an imaginary character. So it creates this like FOMO, oh man, I shouldn't have skipped that character. And then you might be hoping that she will come for a rerun, and then you'll pull for a rerun. So they're increasing their sales for eventual rerun for Rapper, which is a smart thing to do to like get that FOMO. People will pull in future day. And like Rapper, so many people skip, right? At the same time, Ice Jingliu was totally out of meta. So you let the old people who have Jingliu happy, and those people who don't have her, what's the next option? And of course, we'll go into the teams that I use in a little bit and what other people are using. I'll share with you for those of you struggling. But I wanted to share with you more on the trends that I'm thinking of and are very important. An Ice character that's coming up is, of course, we already know a drip marketer already. We have a 5-star Herta of Ice Erudition. So at the back of mind, they're imprinting, hey, your Ice teams are not that good. We have a very, very potentially strong character, at least in lore, that's coming up as well. Do you want to pick her up? Again, implanting in our minds that our Ice teams are bad. So they are slowly trying to like gradually shift player expectations versus the state of the meta to like slowly go in that direction, which I think is very clever of them to help like get people in the mood of maybe my team compositions of the ones that I have now, like Akirion, like Fei Xiao, like Firefly. These team compositions will not last forever, and maybe I should start looking at building more teams. So it's like building the bricks. And when you have that kind of mindset, new characters that come about is like Sunday, who's going to change the meta into like a summon-based, remembrance-based, potentially buffer. So they are preparing the seeds, implanting for the future. And this is not something unique. We have actually seen this before. When they first released Runmei into like a break category, this was like, if I'm not wrong, during the Runmei patch, there was also a huge spike in the HP difficulty. I remember it because I felt the difficulty increase and I was like thinking, maybe I should just invest in like E1 Runmei just to like hedge out for a longer term as well, right? So they did it for Runmei, and Runmei was like the innings of early days of like break where the meta slowly started to shift, which is a very, very interesting marketing strategy or like plan by Hoyoverse to actually shift the meta. So it's not you, is what the game is trying to do, is a tactic that they are doing as well. And of course, they are preparing to line up for the future, a changing meta, which we'll talk about in this video or a subsequent video because it's outside of the scope. I want to share with you like characters that are good right now that you can bring for the long term. But anyways, for those of you who are struggling in these two flaws, the teams I use in the first half is a break team of Rapper and Firefly. But hey, not everyone has Rapper, right? Because Rapper is excellent here. She does very good against imaginary weakness bosses like the True Sting. Other characters that people use, and I want to give you some options. And if you guys cleared it very easily and you have like unique team compositions, leave us in the comment below. I'm sure some of us watching this video might be struggling in floor 11 and want to know your thoughts on how you cleared it as well. So help the community out. That's what we do on EODGamer, even on our Reddit, as well as Discord. If you are struggling, drop by our Discord and ask. There's a lot of nice people helping you out, even in the comments in this video too. Very, very nice people. Wonderful stuff, the Honkai Star Rail community. Other than that, Ting Liu, really strong for those of you who have her. If you don't have her, Ting Che is also an excellent option. I see some people clearing with like hyper carry Ting Che here. She was really good against the True Sting when he first came out, and it's no difference. She's really good against him now in terms of this like Memory of Chaos. Other than that, some great characters, anything that is like imaginary damage dealer in an AoE fashion. Like, for example, you have Imbibitor Lune is also quite decent because it hits in a very large AoE. But of course, these are all old characters. I think that it's more interesting to consider a character, for example, like Ting Che, which a lot of us probably have. Just check out some comments in the video below. Any of you who have like Ting Che, share with them like your team compositions, you can follow them. But most likely it's going to go like somewhere of like hyper carry Ting Che, which maybe involves a form of like Silver Wolf, maybe a quantum based team with like Fucc inside as well, and all these other characters. But there are a lot of alternatives too. That's for the first half. Second half, the reason why it's so tricky is because Aventry wastes quite a bit of time, right? He has those dice that does take up a bit of cycles, and he's like this damage invulnerability phase. That's why they are really pushing us to want to get some sort of thing to tackle these kind of weaknesses in the first half. I find the first half a lot harder. Let me know your thoughts as well. I do suspect it's because of the elemental coverage that a lot of people are having. Once you switch to like elemental positive one, like when I put Rapper in and I took like Ranmei out even, I found it like a lot easier to manage this one. For any of you who are struggling on floor 12 on the other hand, this one is a HP increase. It's again a reinvestment cycle. So what reinvestment cycles are is holdovers were always like, oh, meta has been stale for a while, and then you need to pump resources in to get your account to a certain state so that you are going to go good in the long term. It's just surprising that they are choosing to do it now rather when Sunday releases. I guess it's because this banner stretches into the Sunday banner, so you can like reinvest in the Sunday cycle to clear this. I suspect that might be the case. And then eventually when Pure Fiction resets, when Apocalyptic Shadow resets, they're also going to do the same thing where they push up the HP so that people will be forced to pull a character like Sunday in the banner as well to like do more damage. And that is my thought process, what happens. So, but this one, floor 12 is a lot easier if you have been following the meta, you've been following our channel as well. Simply Lightning, Akirion is like Lightning. You have Wind here, which is also like wind weakness enemies like Fei Xiao is also really strong. On the other half, you have like Rapper as well as Firefly, both are imaginary and fire. So great elements, great coverage already for the 3 meta teams. I did it reverse here. I did like the team below and then I put the other team above. But you can do whatever you like. I don't think 12 is a huge problem, but I did notice a bit of a HP pickup. For me, I cleared like 12 full auto, 11 full auto, but 11 was a little bit harder one. I think I cleared it in like 22 cycles left in total, and 12 is I cleared it in like 2-3 cycles really quickly. So the first half is really, really a big pain, and eventually also punish us auto battlers in general. But yeah, if you found this video helpful, do like and subscribe for more such future content. Let me know your thoughts as well, the teams that you use, and do you find this MOC harder? Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Check out these 2 other videos right here. See you guys in the next video.